Playing some Armored Core here for a little while. It's a little bit before 5 my time. I've been playing this for about an hour and a half. It's our window time here. So let me put out some announcements. Let folks know we are going. Over here. Over here. There's some Russian. Go. And we'll do over here. Alright, and let's give some shout outs here. So Foxy Man is going, playing some Star Fox today, and I am lurking in his channel while I play. And Rotor Storm is a guy I've met recently that is also into Monster Hunter. He's playing some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles today. Here he's playing some I think that's Streets of Rage. Maybe Streets of Rage? Or Final Fight, maybe. One of the two. It's a beat 'em up anyway. It's weird. It's still loading on my screen. There we go. Alright, I see my stream's up and going. Let's go with some redeems here. I just added some fun ones. So we'll go ahead and do this infectious jack here.
Hee-haw! Hee-haw? Hee-haw! Hee-haw! なんか映ってるし。もうバカなことしてないで帰るわよ。
Alright. So let's continue. I think I'm just gonna do the arenas. I think it's all I have time for right now. What new stuff do we have in since last time? I put the Songbird? Yeah, Songbird is really good, so I might start buying some of those. There's a build out there that uses double Zimmermans and Songbirds that looked pretty fun. But I also need to buy a bunch of helms and cores, arms, legs, boosters, CS. Let's see. The generator, burden, assault rifle. That's pretty neat. What do I got right now? I've currently got the bubble gun. I think I want a shotgun for doing the to pull out a Zimmerman. Do that. Keep a blade. It's double damage. Well, it's almost double damage, except that when you take into account that this is hitting twice. So it's like, this thing is actually 1800. So this one actually does more damage if you get both hits in. Got dual energy missile launchers, which is fine. And then we got the back here. Alright. What do we want here? More proliferation. The one we got right now has very fast quick boost for load time, and very big burst on a quick boost, so I can dodge really quick with this one. I can't go. It doesn't take me up very high when I go up, which is unfortunate. But I do go in for melee thrusts pretty quick, so there's that. Got quite a few different types of gear here. Could go with close range assist. Yeah, kind of a close range build, you know, with the Zimmerman amount. I feel like this might actually be better. Let's see. This is a good all-rounder. This is best for medium range. We'll probably stay. I mean, I don't know. We move between close and middle pretty quickly. And for arenas, we're not gonna be long range very much. So I feel like this is probably better. Got terminal armor. This one gives you more capacity, more supply recovery, but it's heavier. I don't know. Might be better than this one actually. 'Cause the weight isn't that huge a difference. I mean it's 1,000 more. Energy output goes down, but so I don't know. This is probably better because it means I could dodge more. All right, we'll go with this. And let's do a test real quick. Is there a test? Yes, there is. There it is. Alright. Let's give this a go. Especially since it's been a minute since I've played. So, let's go ahead and do Tetrapod. Alright, I think that's good now. Alright, let's do arenas. G4 Volta. Piloting the cannon. Gun 4 of the Red Guns, the Battling Group's AC squad. After beating the rebellious Volta and Iguaza into submission, Michigan made it his personal crusade to make something of the two, and thus began their daily hell. For the past 7 years, neither Volta nor Iguaza have achieved their goal, to punch the living daylights out of Michigan and get the hell out of the Red Guns, as they would put it. Volta has since admitted defeat, and is now learning about business from Quahai. So, G4. We fought G8, G6 rather. Okay, so we fought G6, G5, G4. Let's go to it. Looks like he's got... Hello there. Hey, Wolfie, welcome in, man. Let me give you a shout out. There we go. Arena time. It is arena time today. Okay, so he's got a songbird. He's got some kind of thing up there. Looks like a shotgun and a dual shotguns. Looks like dual shotguns. Or possibly assault rifles. There we go. Got him. Just beat level 11 on James Pond, but didn't make it to the exit. Aww. Well, congratulations on beating the level. I've been, I don't know, I've been having a couple of rough days at work with just some issues that I haven't been able to solve. I've been working kind of late trying to figure them out. And the most gaming I've done is like, I finished that, I badged that Picross game. 2 achievements left to your badge. Nice, nice. But I was just saying, like, I badged that Picross game that I've been playing off and on while in meetings and things, and just, I did that, and I started playing a game that's a jigsaw puzzle game. So, what is Picross? So Picross is like a, how would I describe it? It's kind of like Sudoku a little bit. Like you have, you'll have like this little box, right? Like a 10 by 10 grid, let's say, and each square on the grid is either sort of like Minesweeper and sort of like Sudoku mixed together. So like every box on the square is either a bomb or it's a, you know, something you need to dig out. And eventually, if you fill in all the places you're supposed to fill in, it'll form a little picture. So it's like you'll have numbers on the rows and numbers on the columns, and those numbers represent sections of boxes that are not bombs. So like you might have, you know, if you have like a 10 by 10, and you have like a 0 marker, then that means all of them are bombs. If you have a 10 marker, it means all of them are clear. If you have like a 4 and a 5, it means you probably have somewhere in the first 5, there's 4 of those 5, and then the last 5 are probably, you know, you probably want to mark. Yeah, if you just do like a Google search for like Picross, there's a lot of like little Picross games online, just like doing your browser kind of thing, that'll show you what it is. You know, and you could give it a shot. There's a couple of Picross games on consoles, and quite a few of them on Game Boy that came out. So the ones I was playing were called Colorful Logic. I'll write it down here. And they were on PlayStation. There's 3 of them on that system. The second one's the best one because it has the normal ones. It has ones that have different colors. So like you're filling it in. You're not just filling in places. You're filling them in with particular colors. So like, you know, green and purple, or red and orange and yellow, to form like actual paintings or you know, pictures that way. And it also has the diamond puzzles. So you're, instead of just a box, you know, like a 10 by 10 box, it's like a hex square kind of thing. And so you have like it's just a different shape, and it kind of makes your brain kind of puzzle a little bit over. I found it fun, and a little bit fun, a little bit just kind of mindless. So I don't know, a good thing to do to fill in time when you're like in a meeting and you kind of have to pay some attention but not like full attention, and you just need to like have something there to chill out with. And it's a good one to play while watching streams and stuff too. Anyway, on to the next fight. V8 Pattern. 8th Squad Leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad. A product of Generation 10, the latest and currently practiced form of augmentation surgery, Pater represents the culmination of efforts to preserve the patient's humanity through coral replacement technology. At times, his noticeably unreserved remarks hint at an underlying lack of empathy. One might assume this to be a side effect of the surgery, but this trait has in fact been with him since long before his augmentation. A lack of empathy. Alright, I also added some more redeems. Partly because we were watching that, well, Foxy and I had talked a lot about Megami Tensei stuff, and so I added some more, I added 2 more Jack Frost related ones. So here's the other one. Oops, what did I do? Oh, I see. Alright, so now we face an opponent with no empathy. And yeah, there are a lot of RA games, or a lot of Picross games on RA. Alright, so it looks like he's got a blade, a shield, oh, it looks like he's got a bubble gun. This is a weird looking armor set he's got there. Got him. Wow, he didn't have much armor. I guess I was just looking for some Picross ones. I did the There's a Mario Picross on Super Nintendo that I did. That was the first one. And then those were just kind of the next on the list. And so I give them a try. Oh, I should mention they are in Japanese. It's pretty easy to navigate through the menus and get to the main games that are like the puzzle areas, and you don't really need to know Japanese to figure them out, where to go. But if you're interested in learning Japanese, then like they'll have the word and then the picture of what you're doing on the Picross. So it's not a bad like edutainment game in terms of teaching you some Japanese if you're interested. Alright, so here's Sola. We fought Sola. Great. That guy's rough. He was a boss earlier. A veteran independent mercenary who was active in the star system surrounding Rubicon before the fires of Ibis. Sola is a patient of Generation 1 augmentation, or better said, a survivor, as the technology in its infancy had less than a 10% success rate. Though he escaped the fate of the others, Sola is followed by the specter of death wherever he goes. After receiving his surgery, Sola lost interest in most mercenary work, and now lives only for the hunt. It is unclear who currently employs him. So, okay. Hopefully he's easier in the arena than he was on the other one. Yep. Bubble gun, grenade launcher, missile launcher, electric missile launcher. This guy is not going to be easy. God. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Hey, TJM. Welcome. Give you a shout out here. It is going pretty well. Just going through the arena quest here. Gonna do some the RA review show thing with San a little later today. Really wanted to play this the last couple days, but just been real busy with work. So here we are. Gonna get some arena time in at least. Get through some of that. Make some progress of some kind. What do I hope it's doing? I feel like it's still showing me something new. Do we have anything? Do I have something else here? No. Weird. Anywho, how have you been, sir? Mr. TJM? What you been up to? Chatty Stick, piloting the circus. The right hand of RAD's ringleader and chief engineer, Senator Carla. One day, Carla built a simple suggestion-based AI to provide basic support and occasional entertainment. However, no matter what conversational prompt she gave him, he would never say more than necessary. Instead, it seemed that he was content to be a good listener to his creator's free-spirited, eccentric ideas. So this is an AI. Alright. Here we go. Oh, that's good. Okay, so he's got some... I think those are shields. Grenade... Ooh. I think those are the, Wow. That's quite the paint job. I think those are the things that give you the stun. I think those are stun grenade launchers. Anyway. Ah, I missed. Got him. Ooh, I didn't lose much AC there. AP there either. Ooh. Alright. Middle Flatwell, piloting the Tsubasa. That's Japanese for wing. So his little mark there is pretty appropriate. The de facto military leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front. His authority is second only to that of Father Dolmayan, and his standing within the organization has earned him an informal title as a fellow elder. He is the uncle of the Liberation Front to Dolmayan's father. For a time, Flatwell worked as a spy within the extraplanetary corporations, and has sway over a rather significant contact in Schneider's HR department. Interesting. It looks like he's got a pistol, like a handgun, and I'm not sure what that is in his left hand. I guess we'll see. I feel like this shotgun. Ooh, that is a Mama Jama grenade launcher. Looks like okay, he's got dual machine guns, a missile launcher, and a Mama Jama grenade launcher. Alright. So, stay mobile. Got it. Wow, that was fast. Did not have a lot of health. Otsukare-sama deshita, she says. We've ascended to the next rank. Ooh.
その一助を担えていれば幸いです。オールマインドは全ての傭兵のためにあります。
Awesome. Okay, that's one thing. One thing we were after completed today. Do you want any of these? Pulse protection. L3 and triangle. I've equipped the terminal armor. Access speed. Could do that one. So we have 15 to play with here. We could do more damage when they pop their... when we stagger them. Could do more melee damage. Up our energy damage. Could make our repair kits heal more. Could increase damage mitigation. And that's for a 3% jump. Still have one more after this. I feel like a damage boost would be good. Let's do that. And then we got 6 left. Let's go ahead and get this one. And let's go ahead and get improvements here. I think I like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's oops. We want to go ahead and make sure that saves. So let's do that. And it is now 5:30, so we've still got about an hour before the art review stuff. Do we want to try for S ranks on missions? And or just farming money for parts? Do we want to try new missions? I think we got no, we got quite a few missions. Okay. Alright, let us go and buy some parts. And currently, what I think we want is more variability in, like, actual armor. So let's just try and, like, buy all the legs. This is gonna be the most expensive stuff, probably. Spring chicken. There we go. We bought 2 legs, and it took all our money. Very low boost speed on those. Are these really the fastest leggings I have? Maybe with this particular generator. Oh well. So we got kind of a mid-range build. What do we want to do? Horseman squads. Decision. Heavy missile launch. Defend the main missile, the RAD missile battery, until the launch sequence completes. Additional orders for defending sub-missiles. Deactivate all ECM fog control devices and survey Xylem, the floating city. Ooh, this might be interesting. A city enwreathed in fog. Alright. Let's see how this goes. We'll just go with our current set. Okie dokie. That sounds... Oh, that's a Wookiee. I was gonna say that's usually Saiyan's favorite.
Catch my hand, Mary Melon. Catch my hand, Mary Melon. お口に届けるメリーメロン。ワンチューワンチューメリーメロン。メリーメロン。
発表次第マーカーに記録していきます。迷ったら立ち戻ってみてください。都市防衛のための自立兵器のようです。ここザイレムが無人となってからも ECM フォグ制御装置を発見。アクセスしてみてください。
I should have brought a gun with a little bit more ammunition.
装置の動作停止を確認。引き続き捜索しましょう。
I love the aesthetic here. Beautiful. Oh, Grandpa isn't here right now. Yeah, Stan is not here right now.
機体情報が見つからない。すいません、レイブ。あなたの空気に頼るしかなさそうです。
So that's the edge of the map there.
2つ目の制御装置を発見。
That's a little bit of a waste. Anything else around?
.動作停止を確認。次を探しましょう。
Wow, there's a lot. Oh boy.
ウォルターの話にあった調査ドローンでしょうか。情報が引き出せるかもしれません。
Oh
調
boy.
べてみましょう。
Oh boy. Okay, that was a little bit of a waste of ammunition. You know what? That's okay. Text data, Dolmayon's writings. Text data extracted from a wreck. This appears to come from the writings of Thumb Dolmayon, father of the Liberation Front. Symbiosis. She seemed to be contemplating the meaning of the word. This moment of happiness we share comes at the cost of her siblings. Sacrifices all. Is that symbiosis? Surely not. Alright. What else we got? Observation data, the city of Xylem. Observation data extracted from a survey drone. Perhaps this was recorded by Handler Walter's friend. Xylem remains fully operational. The Planetary Closure Administration did their best to hide the place, but I'll find a way there soon enough. The only ones who know are the PCA and Hmm. So the Planetary Closure Administration's the one with all the ships that kind of.
敵性反応
Oh boy. Oh boy.
迎撃をレイム
残り 50%。 リペアキット残数2。
Alright, I took down 2. Engage the hostile machines. I did. Are they still alive? Okay. Oh, hello. Come on, lock on.
ドローンはこれで撃墜されたようですね。回収したデータから残る ECM 制御装置の座標も割り出せました。マーカーに反映します。そちらへ向かいましょう。そういえばウォルター抜きで2人だけのミッションも久しぶりでしょうか。制御装置も逃げはしないでしょう。ゆっくり探してください、レイブン。
She said to take my time, which suggests to me that there's other stuff to find around here somewhere. But I feel like I've already been everywhere, practically. Oh, that's not a... Okay, so we're already back to, Okay. Oh, hello. Ooh, I got an aorta? IAC1G? That's cool. There's another building like the other one. Like a helicopter pad on it. Or whatever H stands for. Here's where I fought the guys earlier. It would be really easy to miss something in this fall. Oh well, whatever. Let's blow this joint.
レイブ、あれが最後の制御装置のようです。これを
Boss
入
fight.
れた後の通信も可能に。
6に聞こえるか。聞こえるか。封鎖機構がそちらに向かっている。立ち合わせると面倒だ。早急に。
一足遅かったようです。
Oh, there's a helicopter now.
間に合わなかったか。まあいい。もはや正面衝突は避けられない相手だ。撃破しろ、621。後始末はこちらでやる。
残差50%。
いい事実。畳みかけろ、621。
レイブ、最後に利用できそうな防衛兵器を見つけました。支援が必要であればアクセスしてみてください。
残り50%。
Kind of ignoring everything else. Come on, get down to the ground. Thank you.
残差30%。
Oh boy. Oh, come on! Really?
そのまま押し切るんだ、621。密航直後からお前の技量も上がっている。相手が悪かったと教えてやれ。
残り50%。 残り30%。
Oh boy.
左肩部残差50%。 右肩部残差50%。 右手部残差10%。
Bam. Oh boy.
改ざん完了。ザイレムの防衛兵器にあなたの友軍を誤認させました。これで敵の狙いもある程度分散できるはず。
Oh boy. Oh, come on.
ECM フォグの停止も確認できている。これで友人の調査も進むだろう。
Whew. Skin on my teeth. Hey, Drake, welcome in, man. Core is almost unarmored. I had like no health left. Oh man. Repair costs 41,000. I got a new generator out of that. Ooh, got some more log guns.
新着メッセージなし。
Oh.
レイブン、あの洋上都市では古い時代の防衛システムが今でも作動していました。それだけではありません。惑星封鎖機構も調査妨害に訪れた。洋上都市ザイレムとはウォルターの友人とは一体。
Alright, so this new generator we got, how is it? Coral-based internal combustion generator developed long ago by the Rubicon Research Institute. This model takes advantage of the coral's biological traits, enabling rapid recovery by pushing combustion to its limit. More capacity, it weighs less, takes longer to recharge by a lot. Okay. Post-recovery, instant supply, energy firearms. So this is really good for using energy weapons. And you go faster. You go faster. You weigh a lot less. You weigh a lot less. Energy supply efficiency. Huh. So your supply efficiency goes up? But your recharge delay is slower. Wow. Boost speed, quick boost speed goes up. Your attitude recovery goes up. Let's give this a shot. Let's just let's go do a AC test with this. See how this goes. Ancient Chica technology. You had sushi for lunch? Oh, the when you caught it? Ooh, it's very pretty. It's a very pretty booster. It doesn't, it takes a minute to recover, but it, like, recovers everything. So, like, if we go like that. Wow. I don't know if I like this or not. Because it's like, okay, we go all the way up here. Alright, let's see how this works with an enemy. Oh. There we go. Hmm. Hmm. I like that I'm going faster. I feel like I'm not really gonna know if I like this or not until we get to a real boss. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. It's pretty. I like going faster, but your new device was an old design, so I was joking that it was ancient Sheikah tech, you know, because everything is Zelda. Zelda's like the Zelda video games. Not sure I understand what you need to Zelda's the Zelda video games. Anyway. But yes, my new device is an old design. Thing that I just got that was a secret item. I don't know. It's interesting because it takes forever to regenerate, but it regenerates almost everything like that when it does regenerate. But it's like, I don't know. If I were to like do assault boost or something and try to escape, then I'm like out of power immediately and then stuck without power for a bit. I don't know if I like that. Like, I'm more mobile a little bit, like just without using booster, without using, you know, quick boost. My regular movement is a lot faster. My quick boost is effective, you know, it takes me a distance, but I have to be much more watchful with it, I think, than with my other gear. So I feel like I'm going to swap back to my other generator. What did I have before? It didn't have as much capacity. Ooh, that one makes me faster. But it recharges faster. Anything that makes me go. Okay, so now with this one I have less overall capacity. But I can still carry what I've got. So that's good. Alright, and where are we at, time-wise? We are at 6 o'clock, so I got another half hour. Defend the mail missile, the RAD missile battery. Okay, so there's a little decision marker there. Transport helicopters, Tech Complex, Operation Wall Climber, Portrait Grade 86, Ocean Crossing, Still Survey Data, Attack the Healing Base, Eliminate V7, Sabotage. I still only got a D rank on that one? Civilian. Okay. Okay, we got all the logs on that one. That's cool. I guess we could go buy some more parts. We were buying all the legs, so I guess we'll buy these ones next. Let's go ahead and do this one. Defend missiles.
久しぶりだね、ベジタ。
Oh, it's Carla.
あんたに一つ仕事を頼みたい。惑星封鎖機構の実力行使だが、いよいよ私らのビジネスにまで影響が出始めた。コヨーテスのアホどもが封鎖機構を恐れて軍門に下りやがったのさ。後ろ盾を得て調子ついたんだろうね。ラッドの島にもまたちょっかいを出してくる始末だ。そんなわけでコウモリ野郎がお星様になれるよう打ち上げ花火をプレゼントすることにした。だが連中もそこまではバカじゃない。発射するときには当然妨害に来るだろう。わかるね。あんたの仕事は連中の迎撃とミサイル防衛だ。コウモリ野郎と封鎖機構にラッドの花火を見せつけてやろうじゃないか。
Alright. I feel like we're gonna have to take out a lot of enemies quickly. So I feel like what I probably want to do is do like double energy blasters. Well, let's go with this first and see how it goes. Nah. Maybe we'll go with first machine gun. Or the recoil. Ooh, it has further range. That's interesting. Actually, I think we probably want to go with the let's see. Well, how many bullets does this thing have? Charge time, charge energy load, charge ammo. Oh, it takes 3 to fire the. Okay, only 58 rounds. I think we want the pulse guns, and probably want ones with longer range. The dual pulse guns. These move very fast. Pulse guns, electric launchers. We'll try this.
そろそろ作戦時間です。行きましょう、レイブン。ドーザーたちがコーラル酔いで遅刻などしなければ良いのですが。
メインシステム
They want part of firewall?
先に始めてるよベジター。配置につきな。
時間通りに来たはずですね。仕事が多い人たちです。敵勢力第一歩の戦列を確認。
ボス、準備完了だ。ミサイル発射シーケンスに入る。
紹介がまだだったねベジター。チャティはうちのシステム担当だ。無口だが仕事はできるやつさ。さてあんたにはその調子でコウモリどもを蹴散らしてもらおうか。まったく長いものに巻かれようとはね。ドーザーがまともな判断しやがって。第2波が来る。近寄らせるんじゃないよ。
正面左手方向から増援です。迎撃してください。
手際がいいねベジター。コウモリ野郎が不憫になるよ。
正面ブリッジ方向から来ます。
コウモリ野郎がゾロゾロと。数が多いよ注意しな。
ブリッジ方向から第3波。これまでと異なる機体です。
うちのトイボックスじゃないか。火力はシャレにならないよ。優先的にやりな。
サブ
ミサイル発射シーケンス 50% 完了。
チャティは順調なようだね。ベジターあんたもやられるんじゃないよ。
再び正面3方向から同時に来ます。
トイボックスのおかわりだ。撃ち漏らすんじゃないよ。
サブミサイル2機破壊されました。
残るはメインミサイルだけだ。死守してもらうよベジター。
ミサイルが攻撃を受けています。
遊んでるのかいベジター。
イテブ残高 30%。
受けています。注意。
任せたよビジター。船を落とすのは得意なんだろ。
ミサイルが破壊されました。
ビジター、壊れたものは俺もさすがに動かせない。
こうなるかい。ミッションは失敗だよ。
Oh man, that's rough. I beat the ship though. Let's see. Okay. So first things first.
戦闘モード起動。
先に始めてるよビジター。配置につきな。
時間通りに来たはずですが、血の気の多い人たちです。敵勢力第一波の殲滅を確認。
ボス、準備完了だ。ミサイル発射シーケンスに入る。
紹介がまだだったねビジター。
Alright.
ジャティはうちのシステム担当だ。
Oh, defense is hard.
仕事はできるやつさ。さてあんたにはその調子でコウモリどもを蹴散らしてもらおうか。まったく長いものに巻かれようとはね。動作がまともな判断しやがって。第2波が来る。近寄らせるんじゃないよ。
正面左手方向から増援です。迎撃してください。
手際がいいねビジター。コウモリ野郎が不憫になるよ。
正面ブリッジ方向から来ます。
コウモリ野郎がゾロゾロと。数が多いよ注意しな。わかるかいビジター。待つ時間も花火のうちだ。お客さんを楽しませてやろうじゃないか。
ブリッジ方向から第3波。これまでと異なる機体です。
うちのトイボックスじゃないか。火力はシャレにならないよ。優先的にやりな。
ヘブン残弾 50%。
Alright, doing a lot better this time around.
ミサイル発射シーケンス 50% 完了。
チャティは順調なようだね。ビジター、あんたもやられるんじゃないよ。
再び正面3方向から同時に来ます。
トイボックスのおかわりだ。撃ち漏らすんじゃないよ。
敵の動員が追いついている模様です。
加減してやりなビジター。花火会場がこれじゃ盛り上がらないよ。
左手軍残弾 50%。
る攻撃を受けています。注意。
任せたよビジター。船を落とすのは得意なんだろ。
Boom.
教習艦の撃墜を確認。
やるじゃないかビジター。いい余興を見せてもらったよ。ボス、ミサイル発射シーケンスが完了した。いつでも行ける。上出来だ。
That was a lot better.
ビジターもよくやった。さあ派手に打ち上げるよ。星になりなコウモリ野郎ども。ビジター、着弾予測地点を表示しよう。ちょっとずれたか。まあでもだいたい計算通りかね。
Nice. This was a cool mission.
綺麗な花火ですね。
そうですね。綺麗ですね。花火のような。That's a lot of ammunition spent.
新着メッセージ一件。
ラッドのチャティスティックだ。花火会場では世話になったな。ボスはお前とつるんでいると楽しそうだ。これからも相手をしてやってくれ。
Ah, his insignia is missiles too.
じゃあな。
I wonder if there's stuff that I missed there. Nope. Nope. That was a lot of fun though. Just like jump on top of the battleship and just right into the missile launchers. Or not missile launchers, the bridge. That was pretty fun. Okay, so probably what's new is the legs. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy even more legs. Alright. 3 more legs to buy. Yeah. Of course, we'll unlock more later, but. Now, of course, I want to buy all the arms and cores and heads too, but we'll get there. We will get there. I do kind of want to look to see if there's any. I think it's stability. So like stability is how hard you are to stun or stagger. So 1534, 1578, 1654. Okay, so I think there's just the one that's 1654. Right. That would be that one. And that's set up to go with the very lightweight build. Which is interesting, because usually lightweight means it's easier to stun you. System recovery goes up, scan distance goes up, energy defense goes up, AP goes down. Anyway. I guess we'll stick with that. How much time we got left? 15 minutes? Do you think you can finish a mission in 15 minutes? This feels like it's gonna have boss. How about this one?
企業からも依頼が入っている。ブリーフィングを確認しろ。 軍事作戦だ。アーキバス占領下にあった壁をめぐり解放戦線が動いたようだが、結局は両者とも惑星封鎖機構に制圧された。それが目下の状況だ。だがこれは我が方にとってアーキバスから漁夫の利を取り返す好機とも言える。貴様には当該地点へと進行し、配備途中の封鎖機構執行部隊を殲滅してもらいたい。敵型戦力には新型 HC 機体も含まれているという。この手の作戦は貴様が適任だ。ガンズ13レイブン、確実な遂行を期待する。
Okay. So this is gonna have a boss. Let's go ahead and go back to our shotgun, our Zimmerman, and our blade, which is the double blade. There we go. Let's do it. We got 9 minutes. I guess I should check if Mr. Saiyan spoke to me. He has.
メインシステム戦闘モード起動。
Saiyan's gonna be busy with family stuff tonight. That's okay.
ミッション開始だ。壁を制圧した執行部隊を全て排除しろ。
高度満載。停止探知。独立傭兵が排除執行。
Oh wow, still got me.
数が多い。正面突破は危険か。
高度3番へ被害が広がっている。
応援を要請する。高度7-8。
メリウス地方の SG 回線を間借りしているようだな。それであれば細工は可能だ。621、外部からの増援は防いでおいた。あとはお前の仕事だ。
高度5、排除目標と接敵。対処する。
変装の異なる LC 高火力型です。
Oh, come on, get up there. Image data, STV sketch. A sketch by STV, a masked battlefield artist, said by some to be one of the last artists to dedicate his career to the art of hand-drawn portraits. His works command a high value among collectors in the know. STV's notes. Old man. Looks like he's seen some things. Alright. Hi. There's one down. Oh boy.
リペアキット残数残り 50%。
Oh geez. I let myself get hit by that. That was bad.
続けろ、621。壁内部にも機体反応がある。
リペアキット残数1。
This is already going kind of badly. Ooh, nice shadow. See if there's anything down here. Nope, 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 nope. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so I'm gonna just go in there. Is there anything up here? Okay.
コード15排除目標が侵入した。
保証部隊は何をやっている？各員に伝達。どうやら外部通信が妨害されている。現有戦力で対処。HC 起動まで持たせろ。
That could have been bad. Like, just walking into that. Oh, jeez. Alright. Oh.
Code 5、敵は AC 短期。
迎撃するぞ。
コード23、現着した。順位の HC を援護しろ。AC、独立傭兵だな。排除執行する。
新型だ。油断はするな。621。
外部通信を妨害したのも貴様か。やってくれたな。企業も傭兵も秩序を乱す危険因子は排除する。
Come on, move!
システムにつながりさえすれば。なめるなよ、傭兵。
押しているぞ。畳みかけろ。621。
Oh gosh.
残り 30%。
Got him. Now I just have to make sure I don't die to the other things.
新型はやったようだな。だが機体反応がまだ残っている。周辺に敵兵なし。すべて片付いたようだな。621。仕事は終わりだ。起動しろ。
By the skin of my teeth. Oh man. Oh man. Alright. And we did it before 6:30. How about that? Okay. What was the decision point there? Oh, I guess I could have taken this mission or the other mission.
またあなたですか。打剣の飼い主と違って暇ではないのですよ。ベスパー副長ともなれば辛労も多いようだ。とりわけ今の状況では。何が言いたい？惑星封鎖機構に対する吸収作戦。手駒が足りていないのだろう。なるほど。浅ましくも涙ぐましい営業努力です。いいでしょう。あなたの打剣も戦力として計算に。もう一つ、打剣呼ばわりはやめてもらおう。旧世代型にも尊厳はある。
So we ended up with Balam. So we could have chosen to go with Balam or with Arquebus. Both were going after PCA.
壁での殲滅遂行ご苦労だった。まだ生き残っている貴様に対し一つ俺から助言を送ろう。貴様は独立傭兵にしておくには惜しい。 正式にレッドガンに入隊すればより上位の番号を狙えるだろう。そのナンバーは縁起が悪い。つけ続けているとろくなことにならんぞ。以上だ。これからも使い倒してやるから覚悟をしておけ。
So now that probably unlocked other missions. Attack elite spaceports. Extra rewards based on the number of enemies destroyed. Net route rendezvous with friendly craft. Attack the base seized by the Planetary Closure Administration. Destroy all berthed warships. Ooh, that's a cool sounding one. It's a Pearl Harbor in space. Okay. Wait, we're in the buy part, right? Yeah. We do want to buy more stuff. Could go for those. Might as well buy these. One less thing. One less thing to worry about. Can I replay the alternate mission? Probably not. Oh, yeah. Have I missed a log? Where else was there to go? Where else was there to go? Attack refueling base. Ocean crossing. Yeah. Alright. Well, I think with that, I'm gonna go do the RA show, RA review show. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break before that. So we're gonna stop stream here, and then I'm gonna hop back on with RA review in maybe half an hour or so after I get some things prepped. Looks like I said, Saiyan is gonna be busy with some work stuff or with some family stuff, so I will put out a announcement about that. And then we'll be set up to the RA review show. I guess I should also check if Retro Achievement's website is back up. They've been up and down all day. So if we're gonna do this show, we need it to be up. Alright, looks like it is up. You know what? Rather than taking a break, let's just switch gears and do the show. That's the wrong controller. Let me pop out of this. And we will switch over to just chatting, because we are going to be just chatting. And it picked up the right browser. How about that? So we will close out here of Armored Core. I love that game. So much fun. I wish I was better at it, but it is a very good game. I need to make more progress on it. Anyways, on to the show. Let us look at new sets. That's where we go. And let's change the thing here to just chatting. That's what we are doing. Except the genre thingamajigger doesn't pick it up quite right. Here we go. And let's give shout outs to Foxy, because we were watching earlier. And to Drake. There's Foxy playing some Star Fox. That's probably from... It's probably from last week, actually. He's been working on that. And Mr. Drake, have you gotten your first badge yet? Got a waifu clicker? Let's give Wolf another shout out as well. That's a long clip.
Like, who wants to go
There's Drake playing some more of the Snake game.
Alright, you can go.
Alright.
Shouldn't go after this one. It's gonna get under. I seen that blue light. We're blue light. No! You fuck. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute over here. Alright, now it's on like Donkey Kong. Why didn't you guys tell me that was over there? You guys just want me to fail or what? Still pretty fucking fast, nonetheless.
I should probably put a link here. There. Alrighty. So let's get into it. We got the day is the 13th. So we'll go from the 7th to today. So there's the 7th there. And here's the first one. It's the 7th, and it's a revision, new one. So we start out with Phantom Shift on the WASM. I believe the WASM is another one of those systems that's kind of developed by gamers, or sort of, it's all kind of indie games and homebrew stuff. So okay, here we got.
Shut your ass up. Get the, oh my god.
I'm not sure what shifts are in this case. Phantom Shift is a 2D platforming game. I'm guessing that's basically like a puzzle platformer. So like a shift might be a number of moves, or it might be a time. Complete the game in under a minute. So that should be a pretty quick badge if you can complete the whole game in under a minute. Let's move forward in time. I got an Ardu Boy, Tiny 2048. Which is another platform that's very much homebrew stuff. Having to do with Arduino.
A slowpoke.
Next tile. That's a puzzle game.
You're good, Lipton.
Clear the game by getting the star tile in under 5 minutes. Huh. Okay, so another pretty straightforward set there. Not super interesting.
Is there a reason to play?
Here we go. Here we got a wrestling game, WCW NWO Revenge. So this one is
I don't think this has an achievement.
one of the N64 wrestling games. I feel like I'm not really been big into wrestling games. I played some at friends' houses, but the N64 had quite a few good ones. I don't know if this is one of them, but
unless there's a second.
Let's see. You got win the U.S. Heavyweight, Cruiserweight, Tag Team title belts.
I don't think there is.
Rank 1 score in the Tag Team title. Rank 1 score. So basically beat the scores on the system.
I can't believe I searched for this battery.
I don't know how hard that is. Usually in most games that's not that bad.
With 1 jiggy.
TV title belts. Okay. Got some very specific ones here for certain wrestlers. That's kind of cool. 20 eliminations through starting wrestler during a battle royale.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I gotta change the title. Thank you, sir.
A back extension.
I think that changes the title here on... Oh, yeah, I think that just displays title rather than changes it. But I can, so this is week of 2023, 09, 07 to 23, 09,
If I go all the way down to the bottom, does that take me to the server?
13.
Woo! Speedrun trick, do you guys see that?
Actually, let me change that. Yeah.
Am I really not going to get one
Yeah.
Pokemon I need today? Not one.
Okay.
Not a one.
There we go. Our review week, and here change the description as well. All right, so if you're interested in wrestling games, this one might be an interesting set.
Definitely out of the Wonder Train.
Not sure how difficult some of these wrestler-specific ones are. Nothing looks too bad though. Nothing stands out as that bad.
Star me.
What's up next? We got Wizardry Scenario 1. That's a revision. Revision. Balloon Fight on the PC-88. Ah. So PC-88 is kind of an interesting Japanese computer system from the 80s that lived up. I guess it kind of lived into the like 92, 93, 94. It was largely replaced by the PC-98 and MS-DOS-based computers. That is Windows and DOS. So a lot of the games on the PC-88, it couldn't handle as many sprites as the NES, but it had a higher resolution, and they were able to do a lot more interesting like anime style cutscenes for a lot of games than anything the NES or even the Super NES or the Genesis were capable of at that point in time. That being said, this one looks pretty basic. It's from 1985, so it's a very early game. Well, I guess mid-80s. Balloon Fights, if you're familiar with that in the arcades, it's a pretty fun game. I don't know how this one compares to that one. Without flying over the lake. Without flying to the upper half of the screen. So basically you take the lower route, I guess. Obtain a score of 50,000. Burst 30 bubbles, burst 60 bubbles. I think I've heard this one compared to Joust. You could check it out here. So we've got... Oh, and you know what? We've probably been hearing Pulse in the background. I've had him... I've been looking at his channel. Let me give him a shout out. He's another RA dude, a good friend of Foxy's and Knockers. I sometimes hang out at his channel. Looks like they were doing some kind of fighting championship here. Virtua Fighter, maybe? Or, yeah. Sorry, Wolfie. That was my bad. Amateur hour here on our review. Anyway, let's look up Balloon Fight for PC-88. I want to say Knocker recently batched Balloon Fight on arcade, I think. Oh yeah, this is very much like Joust. Oh, you can burst their parachutes too? Dude, that's cold. That's cold. Hey there, Rev. Welcome in. You give a shout out here. We're doing the ARA review, where we're just going over new sets. And there's a new set for Balloon Fight on the PC-88. So I don't know when the Balloon Fight set came out for arcade, but that was fairly recent. This looks like Dark Souls? Bloodborne, maybe? I think that's Bloodborne. No, that's Dark Souls. I don't recognize that enemy. Oh, Dark Souls 1 randomizer. Interesting. Yeah. So this is an interesting game. I think this would be a good like score challenge game. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that on our list over on scanlines of games that are ideas. We'll just do it over here. So this is Balloon Fight, PC 88. Might be a good one. Alright, what's up next? We got Balloon Fight, the next new one. Oh, lots of revisions this week. A lot of revisions for Hacks. Mega Man 3 on Game Boy got a revision. God of War 2 got a revision. That's an interesting one. Zuno Senkan Galg. It's like a all-powerful space battleship Galg. That got a revision recently. I think Idlenlives was talking about this earlier today. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier, is that it plays out like Joust. Actually looks better than Joust, because Joust, it's kind of hard when you're playing Joust to know where you're safe to hit the enemy. And I mean, granted, it plays pretty quick, so you kind of take your chance. But I feel like the way the balloon fight is set up, it's a little bit easier to see that, oh, you got to hit the balloons on the top. With Joust, you typically come at them at a bit of an angle, and sometimes if you come at them, just too low of an angle, it's not quite like 180. It's like, yeah, I think it's harder. I got a scooter game, freestyle scooter, a Razor. Okay, I remember the Razors. Is this like a Tony Hawk ripoff? This is okay. Get a bunch of points. Get bonus time. Grind very long. Okay. So this looks like it's very much a like Tony Hawk's game, but with a scooter instead. Razor, freestyle scooter, PSX gameplay. Man, I remember so many kids riding around on Razors barefoot and getting their feet stuck in the wheels. Like, I don't know if that was a big thing in your neighborhood, but that was the result of a lot of Razor stuff in my neighborhood. And I was a little bit of the older generation, so I didn't really get around on a scooter. I was into skateboarding for a while, but I saw these and tricks on these as kind of, I don't know, a little bit silly. I patched a scooter game on Xbox last year. Interesting. This looks like it could be fun. If you liked Tony Hawk's, you'd probably like this. I like Tony Hawk's 1 and 2. I don't know if I could get over the silliness of it being on scooter, though. It's hard for me to take that seriously. But anyway, it's alright. Could be kind of fun. Sounds like it's got real songs in the game, which might end up triggering YouTube or Twitch, their music algorithms on you if you play that one. So that's something to look out for. But might be a fun set to go for. We got Carnival from Coleco, which was the so Coleco is kind of an interesting company. It started out as a leather company. And they ended up responsible for ColecoVision, and then they bankrupted themselves trying to make the Atom in response to what Apple was trying at the time. So it started as a leather company, and then became a computer company, and then went bankrupt trying to do a new computer. But anyway, here we got Coleco. This looks kind of like maybe a Space Invaders game, or maybe like a Missile Command. Let's see. Carnival on the ColecoVision. Gameplay. What have we got here? Oh, this is from Sega. Interesting. Okay. Got it. So it's like a video game version of that, the shooting game you find at carnivals, which actually does kind of play like Space Invaders. But the ducks are alive. That could be kind of fun. A lot of big companies started off in a completely different field. Yes, this is very true. So I haven't really dug into the ColecoVision games, but that might be interesting. Fun arcade game. I'll go ahead and add that to the our ideas. Also, this is Carnival ColecoVision. Put that on for Challenge the Arena. Might be kind of fun. Got Dragon Ball Z Super Butoden 2 got a revision. The Buzz Lightyear games got a revision. There's a Dreamcast one and a PlayStation one. Godzilla game. Too bad Stan isn't here. He would be all over this one. Looks like a Game Boy game. Yeah, Game Boy. Kaiju Daikessen. So it's a giant monster great battle. Great battle giant monsters. It looks kind of like a platformer, but then the name suggests it's like a fighter. You have to rescue Mamilla. Okay, so this is like the 60s Godzilla. Oh, Zane is here. Hello, sir. Let me give you a shout out. And let's take a look at what this one's all about. This is Godzilla-kun EB gameplay. Kaiju Daikessen. I don't want to watch somebody stream. Or review. I just want to see the gameplay. What if we just go with this? Tool assisted? Okay, that's pretty cutesy. This looks more like the characters from Bubble Bobble than Godzilla, but oh, he punches rocks. That's fun. Platformer with some puzzle elements? Yeah. Interesting. This kind of gives me Fire and Ice vibes a little bit in terms of the puzzling. Have to get the rocks at the bottom. That might be interesting. Are there like fights? Oh, it takes your health. So you have a health meter. Okay, there doesn't seem to be like fights in it. There might be boss fights, but I'm just kind of skipping through here, trying to see. This might be kind of fun sometime. Add that to the list. And I should mention, so RA came out with a new site design here. So this looks a little bit different than what we saw, you know, a week, 2 weeks ago. So they released a version 4.0 of their website, and they added on this feature called Want to Play. So anytime you have, like, I guess one way you could do this is instead of having your wheel or whatever, where you get random people spending channel points or whatever, and adding a game to make you play for fun or for torture, one of the two, you might have a Want to Play list that you can then pull from and have people. You might say, like, you can only pull items from this list, kind of like Sark's curated list. So I think maybe that's what they're going for with this. But it also allows you to keep track of games. You can also keep track of games, like, it's specific sets. It's not per game, it's per set. So you can keep track of that. But you can also add games that don't have sets on here. So I've already added quite a few onto mine, as you could see. I kind of went through a bunch of the action RPG games and added them on, as well as FromSoft games and Falcom. All of my favorites. Anyway, things I intend to get around to at some point. Anywho. Yep. Checking it twice, right? Alright, where were we? We were looking at Godzilla. There's also one for Tailspin on the PC Engine. Now, there's a Tailspin for the NES that is a kind of a shooter, kind of a puzzle game in a lot of ways, and you have it's really unique. I don't really like it very much, but it is a very unique game that we had as a monthly Melee game to just beat it some weeks back, or some months back actually. It was quite a while ago. But I think this one plays a little bit differently. It's a platformer rather than a shooter. So finish levels without dying. So deathless levels. Collect items. Get a top score. Deathless Dawn Carnage. Deathless isn't too bad, necessarily. Really wouldn't know until you've played the game. I really wouldn't know until I've played the game. Let's take a look at this one. This is Tailspin PCE. So 91. You know, honestly, this doesn't even sound as good as the NES one, as far as getting that music rendition right. Okay. So, platformer. Get to play as a balloon. And a lot of monkeys. Oh, I guess you do get some different components. Oh, right. This is where you've got the kid on his little not a hoverboard, what do you call it? Like glider board or whatever. This is probably like a bonus stage. Pretty sprightly for a portly guy. Ooh, there's an underwater level. Hitboxes are a little bit questionable here. ice stage. Snowball fight. That's pretty cute. That might be kind of fun. I think I'll probably like that more than the shooter. Let's add that to the list as well. This is for PCE. Alright. Sounds not great, but got quite a bit of variety of gameplay there. Oh, hey, that's some interesting box art. That looks like a communist propaganda poster. It's kind of funny. It's NEC that published it. Developed as Radiant Software. Interactive Designs. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we got Alien Resurrection on the PlayStation. A new set. I believe this one is a first-person shooter. Yeah. So, I want to say I've heard about... I think it's this one that I've heard about as being no sound and ridiculously difficult. That might have been Alien vs. Predator. Item collection... Killing stuff. A lot of missables here. Okay, so there must be like hidden areas. Using only the handgun. Oh boy. Kill General Perez in the gym and collect the high level command 3 card. There are a lot of Alien video games. Kill 30 facehuggers using a shotgun. Flamethrower. The rocket launcher or grenade launcher. Interesting. 40 enemies using the electric gun. Well, if you like first-person shooters on the PlayStation, this might be a good one. I don't know how the controls are. Usually these games are, made or broken based on whether they've got tank controls or whether they've got I guess we could look it up here. Alien Resurrection, PSX gameplay. Ooh, 6 hours. Oh no, it's got sound. Maybe I was thinking of Alien vs. Predator. Yeah, okay. And this one's probably played on an emulator too, so it probably looks a little bit better than the original did. So okay, so just like Quake and Quake 2, they've got, I think those recently got sets as well. Quake 2 was last week. Another game you can play with the PS1 mouse. That would make it a lot more playable. I've since I saw you using the PlayStation 1 mouse with Quake, I started using it with some of the puzzle games I play on PlayStation. It works really good. 90-second FPS vibes. Or 90s FPS vibes. Yeah. I mean, it is a 90s FPS. PS1 mouse hype. Oh, you got some underwater sections. Alright, so if you like the Alien franchise, if you like first-person shooters, that might be up your alley. I'm not a huge fan of console first-person shooters, but I don't know. PS mouse might make that more playable. Got a homebrew there, and a hack. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Wait, this just got this just got a set? Mystic Quest Legend? I could swear this had a set. Not a massive Alien fan, but I do enjoy FPS games. They added save protection, I believe. Oh, is it a revision then? Oh, is it the same set? Okay. So this is one that's on my list. I've never actually played Mystic Quest. But I've been meaning to. So do you have to do it all? When you say save protection, do you mean that you have to do it all in one sitting? Or did they have it such that when you save and it changes the hash, it would screw it up before? Because I definitely would not want to do this one on endurance. You can load some online save and pop all the achievements. Oh, okay. Got it. That makes sense. I would think that would be pretty obvious from, like if they popped all the... Well, I don't know. If you had a previous save and you'd beaten the game and you loaded it in, would that work? I feel like that would still be sort of honest, but it would also be kind of, eh. Well, anywho. That's definitely on my list, but it's not really a new set, I guess. Okay, we got some Apple II games here. Nibbler. Maze Chase game. Okay, so kind of like Pac-Man. High score. Complete any wave without dying with 500 or more left on the timer. Complete wave 4 without dying. Okay. That could be fun. If you like Pac-Man. This is probably going to hurt our ears. Let's see. From 1983 by Datasoft. Man, what could you imagine? Ooh. I turned it way down. It still hurts my ears. I was gonna say, can you imagine a more generic name, Datasoft? So what can kill you here? Oh, if you go back on yourself, maybe? Interesting. So it's kind of like the Snake game plus Pac-Man. You kind of have to figure out how to get the stuff without crowding yourself in. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So that could be kind of fun. I don't know how difficult it is to play the Apple II games. I know I've had trouble getting Amiga stuff to work. Trinity. I wanted a Snake game. We'll add it to my list. Oh, there you go. From Infocom. Ooh, it's a text adventure. Ooh. These were some of my favorite games growing up. Infocom, like Zork and Leather Goddesses of Phobos. What was it? Witness. I think there's a game called Witness. And like the one where you're in a space station. Planetfall and Stationfall, I think. And of course, Infocom also made the one of the first great RTS games on computer, which was the Crescent Hawk's Revenge, which is a BattleTech game. So this is a cool company. Refer to the river as Styx, or the oarsman as Churn. The unfortunate end in the tundra from a gunshot wound. Join your lemming brethren and jump off the cliff edge. Hidden credits scene. Incorrectly guess the Japanese city and fall to your death. Try riding the missile in Longwater. Quite a lot of interesting, essentially getting all the different ways to die. and flavor text. I like this. I like this set. I don't think anybody else in Scanlines would like this, but I like this set. I'm gonna toss this on one playlist. Yeah. Go north. Go south. Take item. Those were good fun. Atlantis: The Lost Empire got a revision. Action Man. So there's actually a whole lot of Action Man games. Foxy had us review one of them that was just Action Man, but there's a PlayStation game that they played a little bit of during a one of his Saturday breakfast streams that had kind of the GTA vibe to it. Though I think it also had there's a third-person action adventure kind of over-the-shoulder shooter sections as well, but he didn't get to those. Mu Mesa, we played that for Challengers Arena a while back. Not a bad game. Very, very quarter hungry. Very difficult game. Crime Patrol got a revision. That's one of those F&V games. That one I think it got its set just last week. So, not super surprising that they'd be doing revisions here in the following weeks. Steep Slope Sliders. I'm guessing that's a ski game on the Saturn. Yes. Or, well, snowboarding. Yeah, okay. So I think SSX has a set as well. SSX is probably the premier snowboarding game that I know of. But here's another one if you enjoy those kind of games. The Loop 3 on the hidden mini game. Beat the Boss. Oh, and there's a shooter hidden mini game. Interesting. Asteroid Belt stage? What? Okay, so it's not just snow. This is from Cave, which I'm guessing is probably not the same guys who do all the shooters. But let's see, this is Saturn gameplay. I want to see this asteroid field. All tracks and characters. Ooh, I like the soundtrack already. Okay. So, kind of what you'd expect. There's the asteroid field. That's kind of interesting. That might be kind of fun for a change. I don't usually play a lot of like snowboarding and racing games. Like I played some kart games, but I'm gonna toss that on my list. I have no idea how difficult this set is. Looks like it's mostly just beating the levels and the high score. Girl Secret Border. Penguin Secret Border. Ooh, Penguin. That was fun. Okay, so what else we got here? The Bard's Tale. So this is kind of a classic RPG. Western RPG. Dungeon crawler. So it's probably along the lines of Wizardry. I've actually been meaning to play this one, just because I'm all about the dungeon crawlers. Pretty short set. Pretty short set. Might be kind of fun. Playing through the Bard's Tale remaster a few years ago. I think I got the Bard's Tale remaster as part of a Humble Bundle at some point, but I never booted it up. Might be interesting. I've heard it's got quite a bit of humor in it too, so it's a game that doesn't take itself too seriously, from what I understand. We got a revision for DDR Extreme. New set for a Mega Man X6 hack. Hey, Sega fan, welcome in, sir. We are doing the ARIA review, where we're going over the recent retro achievement sets. Playing some Spyro. That is classic, sir. But we're just going over, the sets that were introduced in the last week, and then we're going over, we'll go over what people have been doing in our community as far as retro achievements go. I should toss on some music here too, because it is super quiet. So I've been rocking out to the Scheme OST, which is pretty good stuff. It's from a PC-88 game called The Scheme, which also has a set on here. Anyway, welcome in, sir. Where were we? We were looking at... We got a soccer game, got a revision. Fatal Fury 2 on Game Boy. Fatal Fury 2 on Game Boy got a set. I didn't even realize there was a Fatal Fury game on the Game Boy. Alright, get a perfect. Complete on hard. No... lose no rounds. That's pretty rough. Win as each character. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. No idea how this plays. We should check this out. Fatal Fury 2 GB gameplay. We want just gameplay. Not game over. Not the Super Nintendo one. There we go. Oh, they're chibi. That's fun. Well, I like the graphics. For the Game Boy, that's pretty neat. Looks like it plays pretty slowly, though. I would say my experiences with fighting games on Game Boy and Game Boy Color have been pretty bad. So I wouldn't have like high expectations for this, but could be kind of fun. I'm not really much into fighting games myself, but if you are and you're looking for what looks like it might be a pretty easy set, that might be interesting. Got an unlicensed Superboy 3 game. Sometimes it's better when your expectations are not high. Yeah, this is true. We got a revision to Asterix and Obelisk on the SNES. So that's kind of a very whimsical 2D platformer, but just for revision. We're kind of sticking to just new sets is what we're covering. Let us see what folks in our community have been up to this last week. Get a profile. Go. Bum, 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 bum. Hopefully it's still going. Let's go for our followed user rankings. Let's go for the weekly. And Cassie is again near the top here. I saw Cassie was doing a bunch of Bomberman games earlier. Looks like she's been doing DDR Extreme. I know she's got a bunch of DDR games. Crown Sugar. She's working on this while Foxy was playing Star Fox earlier. So that's cool. That should definitely be on my list of things to to play with sometime. I've beat that in the past. I probably haven't gotten all of the endings, but that was before I was doing any RA stuff. DDR Max, DDR Supernova. So I guess she's not quite complete with all of those. Beat Mania. We were talking about this one before. That's back to the 3rd, so that's within the last week. VCG has been very busy. VCG's been doing Pac-Man. Oh, the sped up Pac-Man on arcade. That's where I think everything moves faster, as you would imagine. We got Super Mario Brothers Hack, Dungeons and Dragons, Tower of Doom. That might be interesting. Alien vs. Predator on arcade. I think this is the beat 'em up. Crime Fighters on arcade. Oh, this is a beat 'em up. Okay, so D&D inspired beat 'em up. And this one's also beat 'em up by Konami. That could be interesting. So he's been pretty busy. And it goes back to... I mean, this is just today. Dude, he's been badging like a madman today. Okay, so we got almost all of Pac-Man, Superman, Crazy Kong, Pac-Man NES, Champion Edition, Super Mario Advance. I know he was going for like the Deathless, I think, on Mario Brothers 2. That was pretty crazy. Feature Bomberman. That's got to be on my. I should put that on my one playlist, because I do want to get through all the Bomberman games eventually too. Those are good ones. TMNT 2, which is another beat 'em up. So he's been very busy. All right, Mini is 3rd here. Superboy 2. Oh, hey, Knocker. Welcome in, sir. Yeah, I was playing some Armored Core earlier on, waiting for Saiyan, and then Saiyan ended up with some family issues. So he's busy today. So we're doing it solo. I'm doing it solo, I guess I should say. Yeah, we found some interesting ones. So Nibbler on the Apple II, which is a maze game, kind of like Pac-Man, and kind of like a mix of Pac-Man and Snake. There's a Godzilla puzzle platformer on the Game Boy, Godzilla-kun. There's a Tailspin platformer on PCE that got a set. There's Carnival on ColecoVision, which is a shoot 'em up, kind of like Space Invaders. You won't do that in MX 6 sec. There's a balloon fight for the PC-88, which I think you were saying you had batched the arcade one, or maybe the NES one for balloon fight. So they just made a new set for the PC-88 one. Yeah, that was the one. Those are the ones that stood out to me so far of the new sets. So that's five new ones. There were some other ones. There's a. Let me think. There was a wrestling one for N64. Neither of you have done the balloon fight on PC-88. Gotcha. Let's see. So this was Manny. Manny was doing WASM games, Pokemon, Alien vs. Predator. Oh yeah. There's Alien Resurrection on the PlayStation. Also looked interesting. If you're into first-person shooters, looked very playable. And Rev was mentioning that you can use the PC mouse with it, so you can make it more of like a PC game than a console game, and at least in the control scheme. Okay, so it's 9:13. Alien Resurrection was the one on PlayStation. That one got a set just this week. I think Quake 2 was last week, or maybe 2 weeks ago. Kirby's Block Ball, Super Mario Land, Donpachi's a good one. Let's shoot 'em up. Mega Man 5. So yeah, Minnie's been really busy. Dang. That dev who did that set claimed Dante's Inferno on PSP, a game known for having hard to work with memory. Oh, good on him. Let's see. Next up is Mr. Knocker. He came at the right time, and Sark after that. So Knocker, you've been busy with Batman on NES. Holy Diver. Oh, I thought you'd already badged Holy Diver. We were watching Roxy do this one last night for 11 hours. Probably more than that by the time. Like, I stopped watching around probably like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. my time. She was still going, so... Please don't play Holy Diver. We already did when you gave it to us on NES Club. I actually got through the first boss on my like second or I think it might have been my first try on the boss. It took me a few tries to get to the boss, but first boss wasn't too bad. Anyway, Sparkster's awesome game. Rocket Knight Adventures is an awesome game anyway. And then the Mega Man X6 thing that you've been working on, Street Fighter Alpha 2. First 3 stages aren't bad, even stage 5 is okay. It's just stage 4. That's the one Roxy was stuck on. Ningen Tayandi. Samurai Pizza Cats. That might be fun. Is that a beat 'em up or a platformer? Platformer. I'm gonna toss that on my list. And I'm gonna toss that on the RR list too. I don't know if you guys have already reviewed that or not, but that might be interesting. I've only seen like a few episodes of this series, but I just remembered it was very, very absurd and fun. The cartoon series, anyway. Oh, that's quite the set. 66 achievements. And was that a... Without losing a life. Okay. Deathless. And Secret Hard Mode in one sitting. Oof. Well, I mean, usually you do these things in one sitting anyway. And no continues. So it's got both a 1cc and a 1lc Achievo. They're both 25 though. Imagine if you do the 1lc, you'll get both, obviously. That's cool. Mega Man X Collection. I keep missing your streams. I think you streamed mostly on, like, what, Saturday? I keep missing those. I'm usually busy doing other stuff. Oh, and then the Balloon Fight NES. You're talking about that. Alright, that's back to last week. Chose Parodius instead because I just finished playing this. Ah. Hey, Cosmic, welcome in, sir. We've already gone through the new sets. I've added some that caught my interest over in the Reviewers Roundtable for ideas for later. But there was a lot of arcade games actually that you might find interesting. You're probably familiar with them, but like Carnival on the ColecoVision, Nibbler on Apple II, which is kind of like Pac-Man meets Snake. There's another Tailspin game. So there's the NES one, which is a shooter, and then there's a platformer on the PC Engine. So add that to the list. And then there's a puzzle platformer with Godzilla on the Game Boy. That was kind of interesting. Oh yeah, and Balloon Fight on PC-88. So some interesting games came out this week that caught our interest. We're just going through the list now of what people have been working on. The Godzilla one is called Godzilla-kun Kaiju Daikaisen. So, Giant Monster Great Battle. And it's on Game Boy. Sark has been... Looks like he booted up Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. F1 Race on Game Boy. Gun Gauge. That's the main game he's been mastering while streaming. We were watching some of that last night. It's a pretty interesting game. Kind of a over-the-shoulder shooter on the Dreamcast, I think? Or no, it was on PlayStation. Okay. Looks pretty good for PlayStation. Let's see... Oh, Atomic Punk, Dino Blaster, Bomber Boy. So this is a Bomberman one. I need to add all the Bombermans to my list. Tried Croc on the Saturn. I've heard Croc is pretty bad. It's a platformer, 3D platformer with tank controls, I think. Yeah, it was a pretty cutesy Godzilla game. You can punch blocks with like a giant fist. Wasn't a fan of Croc. Oh, the loading. Adventures of Willy Beamish, Magic Sword. Magic Sword looked pretty cool. That looked like a Conan game. It was like a 2D platformer with just multiple levels. Pocky Rocky, I watched him batch that. That was awesome. I think we've talked about Pocky Rocky before. Just a really great shooter where you're on the ground. Yeah, Magic Sword looked pretty fun. Might add that for RR. This was on SNES. Yeah, I want to give Pocky Rocky a go at some point, for sure. I should add that to my list. I was tempted to buy the Switch one after watching Sark play this one, but I was like, I'm not very good at these games. And I don't think my nieces enjoy them very much. Yeah, we're just looking at what people have been playing. So Sark's usually playing some good stuff. I don't remember who Gaming with True is. I think he's come by a few times to Scanlines. He's been playing Resident Evil, Super Mario Brothers Hack, another Super Mario Hack, Metal Gear Solid 2. That's cool. I guess not super active, but he's been active this week. Yeah. Sark really did well with Pocky Rocky. That was some of those last runs were really tough, like at hard mode and stuff. Here we got Chrono. He's been playing Resident Evil on Saturn. Quest 64, a hard mode hack. Quest 64 came up in our reviewers roundtable quite a while ago. Just had some pretty poor design choices around a lot of things. Like I don't think we ever got to see in I think I must have been watching the Brothers show or whatever with that one. He said the RE set was really hard. Looks like he mastered it though, so congrats to him. Watch the scene of zombie chasing Jill. Change costumes in the secret room. I don't know. The last one he got there was save the game or beat the game with having rescued both Jill and Rebecca. That's I don't know if I'd say that's hard. Beginning of the game, finish it without healing. Ooh, that looks rough. Zombie cut scene 1 needed some weird emulator switching trick. Some emulators crash on this. Oh wow. Shadowrun. I don't remember which Shadowrun it is, but the one that's an adventure game was pretty fun. I remember playing that one. This one looks like it's the RPG one. This one's okay. It's not great. Yeah. Oh, we got the SNES one too. Both of them. I'll go ahead and toss those on my list. Yeah, I think this is the more interesting one. It's got like point and click adventure elements in there. I guess I'll toss both of those on my list. A really tough battle mode in there too. And Super Mario Brothers. Yep, Crown's been busy as well. Then we're on to Rev and Graham. Dang, Graham's got a lot of achievements this time. And Pookums. Rev's been busy with Portable Third. He's almost mastered that one. Still hasn't had the delivered items 30 times. I would kind of, I'd almost kind of expect you to finish that one with just doing the quests that have deliveries in them. I don't know how many of them there are, but I imagine there's ones in here that are like, finish all rank 4 or whatever. Finish all rank 5, finish all rank 6. And there's got to be deliveries in there. Anywho. Of course I think he did a bunch of those multiplayer as well, so maybe he wasn't doing the delivery. That could be it. Einhander, we watched him play Einhander quite a bit. Quake 2, yeah, he was playing that with a PlayStation mouse. There's apparently a lot of things you could do with the emulators to make these games, both Quake 2 and probably Alien Resurrection, to make them look really good, too. So, at least really good for, bringing a game forward better than it was on the original hardware. Angry Birds on the PSP. There you go. That might be up. That might be up your alley, Wolfie. Angry Birds. And Freedom Unite. I need to get more done with Freedom Unite too. I'll probably play some of that after this. After our review today. Doom would be cool with a mouse. Yeah, there's a Nintendo mouse, isn't there, for the Super Nintendo? I wonder if you could do that with Doom on the Super Nintendo. Yeah. Hey, Foxy. Welcome in, sir. We are actually just about to get to you on the list. We were looking at what Rev's been up to right now. Monster Hunter Dose. Oh, that's actually quite a while ago. Yeah, okay. So the last couple weeks. Time to add Angry Birds to Foxy's Wheel. Quest 64. Yeah. Chrono was doing Quest 64. Oh, an old breakfast clip. That looks like... Is that Rambo? Anyway. Yep. Grand Atlas 50 kills. Graham has been doing SSX, which I think is the snowboarding game. And Guilty Gear X. The Lion King. I remember that one being really hard as a kid. Time Crisis. Wonder Boy. I think I caught him playing some Wonder Boy on a stream 2 nights ago? Yeah, I guess it wasn't 2 nights ago. 12th. That game kind of plays... I mean, it's the other version of Adventureland, basically. Or Adventure Island. Like the Hudson started making Adventure Island games, and then Wonder Boy was on the Sega systems. I know Owaz pushes this one a lot as one of his favorites. Gokujo Parodius, that's a good one. A shooter, Konami shooter. A parody that's in many ways harder than the original games, the Gradius games and so on. Initial D, Street Stage. So racer game. Anime racing game. You know, we should have had you, when you're doing your anime stream, Foxy, we should have had you do Initial D. That would have been appropriate. Earthbound Subset. Dirge of Cerberus. Tekken 4. Oh, and this is going back to before last week. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and you're welcome for the shout out, Foxy. Okay, so we were to Grant Revs. Lord Pookums. So Lord Pookums, not really in the Scanlines community per se, but he shows up on Sark streams a lot. And I was watching him play some Zero Wing. That game looks... that game is well known for its opening, of course. English. Someone said it's the bomb. All your bases are belong to us. Or, you know. But it's actually a really interesting game with a lot of elements kind of like R-Type and kind of like... what else would I compare it to? It doesn't have the puzzle bosses the way R-Type does, but it has a lot of those kind of options. If Lexi shows up, she'll make him play that. Hellfire I'm not familiar with. This is a shooter? Interesting. A very short set. That might be interesting. And then Alundra. I think I have Alundra on my list. That's when I want to play it at some point. Kind of a much more complicated Zelda in some ways. Good stuff. Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. Mega Man Zero 2. I definitely want these on my lists as well. Stan really likes Hellfire? Dawn of Sorrow and Aria of Sorrow. Alright, next up is Foxy. What has Foxy been playing? Well, Star Fox. You know Star Fox. Final Fantasy V. SNK versus Capcom. Card Fighters Clash. Interesting. So I'm guessing this is kind of like a card game? Interesting. Let's check this one out. SNK vs Capcom, Card Fighters, Clash, Neo Geo Pocket gameplay. Leon versus Terry. Pause our music. Okay. I don't know if we want to sit through the whole tutorial here, but looks interesting. Kind of got a Pokemon vibe to it. Mega Man X, Breath of Fire, Darkstalkers, a lot of franchise. Highly recommend, not too hard, and it's fun to build decks around cards that work together. Is Athena in it? Yes! Nice. Alright, well, I think I will add that one to my list, and I'll add that one for a possible reviewers roundtable at some point. So this is, let me just copy this name here. Bum, bum, bum. This is, yeah. I imagine there's a lot of people in Scanlines where card games are not their thing, but that would be an interesting change up from our usual bevy of platformers and shoot 'em ups. Star Fox 64, of course. Capybara Quest. Oh yeah, I've got to play Capybara Quest at some point because I think that's our review game for this week. Okay, so this is going back last week. Yep. You gotta go with Cappy. That one game ain't good, but she's great here. Oh, Athena. There's a sequel to this eventually also. Okay. So there's a sequel to the card game. Might be interesting. Let's toss back on the scheme music here. Next up is RVK and Lexi. So RVK's been doing Pokemon Yellow. That's also one I'm intending to do at some point. So I'm gonna toss that on my list. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna, while that's loading. Contra Probotector. Not familiar with being called Probotector. Is that I guess that's the European name, maybe? Donkey Kong Land 3. I think that's basically Donkey Kong Country 3, but on Game Boy. Super Mario Brothers, Rad Racer. Okay, it's been kind of all over the place. RVK is one of our, usually I think one of the best folks at shoot 'em ups. We got, oops, wrong button there. Lexi. Lexi, of course, was playing Holy Diver for hours on end yesterday. So I think she got that as Pulse XP, I think is the guy who gave that to her. Sonic Advance 2. TMNT. So mostly Holy Diver. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Excite Bike. And what have I been up to? And Wolfie. 2 hours to get to stage 4. 12 hours of that with no progress. Yep. That was rough. That was rough to watch. So I've not been super busy. I've been busy with a lot of work lately, so I haven't been playing very much. I did boot up the scheme because we were talking about it. I still haven't beat Hardy. I gave him another shot and failed. And I did boot up Megami Tensei. Jigsaw Madness, Chrono would be proud. Yeah, so I finished off Colorful Logic. This has been kind of my go-to game for when I'm like in a meeting or something and it doesn't actually concern me and I'm just looking to kill time with something in the background. So I badged the last Picross game I was playing, and so I was looking for something else to do that's in the same kind of category. And this one is from this one was published by NIS. So I was looking at that. I was also looking at Nihonichi Games. Or no, it was developed by Nihonichi. So I think this was like one of their earliest games, actually. Anyway, but yeah, I've been doing that one, and I've been using the PlayStation mouse on this one. It works pretty well for jigsaws. It's kind of funny because in the comments on this one, a lot of the folks that were trying to badge it were really annoyed with the because a bunch of these are basically finish all puzzles in a set of a theme, whatever, in one sitting at a particular size. And the 151 people were saying it's taking them like 40 minutes, 50 minutes each one, but I'm using the mouse and it's taking me like 20 minutes. So like double speed. Anyway, I should have been using the mouse with the Picross games. 4-player Jigsaw. I mean, that might be kind of fun. I mean, in the same way that putting a Jigsaw together with other people can be kind of fun, but I imagine you'll be like grabbing at the same pieces a lot. Other than that, I haven't been too busy. I played Super Mario Land because that was our that was, I think, our challenge game last week, and I tried to get to the end, but I think I ended up at on running out of continues at World 3. So pretty good game. Let's see, Mr. Wolfie. Oh, I already brought that up. Okay. Wolfie's been doing more James Pond. I know he mentioned that he finished the last level, but then didn't exit or something. 50 plus games. That's cool. Night Driver on arcade. I've not heard of this one. 6-year reaction. There's one you can't stream. Huion? Not heard of that one. Didn't make the exit. Yeah. Oh, this one looks interesting. So it's like a race game, but you have no road. Interesting. I guess that would be easy to, it probably has really good performance. This is from 1976. Oh, wow. That's very retro. Yeah, I might give that a shout sometime. Reach your top speed to 120, reach top speed to 240, and get trucked into the darkness. And you got Puyon, which is a shoot 'em up from Konami, from '82. Complete the level with no wolves on the ladder. Oh, Wolfie, what will you do with this one? You can't even climb a ladder, or on a ledge. For some of the set on here, anyway. Nice. Just trying out random arcade games. That's cool. I've certainly gotten myself in trouble with opening up random arcade games because you never quite know what is in the title there. Because the actual name of the arcade games in the in those sets is usually, you know, like limited to 6 or 7 characters. Okay, so yeah, a lot of classics here. Pinball Quest, High Speed, Double Dare, Championship Bowling. Adventures of Waldo. I gotta put this on my list. I think Foxy recommended this a while ago. I think he badged this, actually. Yeah, Cassie's badged it, Crown has badged it, Sark's badged it, Foxy's... oh, has not badged it. Interesting. Ah, okay. So I think it must have been the second one we were watching you play. Is this still the scheme? Huh. We'll just skip into the next. This is the range soundtrack on the scheme. Alright, I think that is... who else is on here? We got Pulse, we got Coach. I think that's everybody from Scanlines community. So, if you've been watching Frank, he's been doing a bunch of Banjo-Tooie, some Spyro. Oh yeah, we talked about this one last time. That was last week. And that Inuyasha game was something, I think Sam would be interested in that one. And then Coach, we've been watching play Night of Lotus. Beyond Oasis. So that's... I think I put that one on my list. I did put that one on my list. I should put Tactics Ogre on my list. Some good games. Third is on your wheel at some point. Cool. Alright, I think that covers it. I think that covers what people have been busy with this last week. Alright, so usually we would do open Monster Hunter lobby, but I'm kind of beat. I did some Armored Core earlier, and that was pretty fun. We're going on about 3 hours since I started the stream here. So let's see who's on. Find a good raid target here. I mean, Frank's still on, so we could go raid him. Bum, 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 bum. SSJ Goten is on. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. He's playing Gauntlet Legends. Thank you, sir. I hope you enjoyed it. J Fred is on. Oh, Kitsune's on. We're definitely gonna go bother Kitsune. He's been playing a really fun build engine game. That's one of those relatively new boomer shooters. Let's go say hi to Kitsune. Thanks everybody for coming in. Let me pause music here. I did Foxy. You might be interested to see these before you go. I did get this one. I really like this one on my redeem.
Hee-haw?なんか映ってるし。もうバカなことしてないで帰るわよ。
I quite like that one. Gotta get that hee-ho in there. Anyways, thanks again for coming by, guys, and hope you enjoyed the review. Maybe found some interesting games to try out later this week or something. Let's go bother Kitsune. See you guys later. And to anybody on YouTube, thanks for watching. Have a great night.